Jason Cole at Wicked Smart. Civil war in Syria, tornadoes in Texas, hate crimes in Mississippi. This isn't cable news. This is a tour through my mailbox on any given week. The ACLU, Oxfam, the Red Cross, they all want a piece of me. More accurately, a piece of my wallet. If you've given to charity, you're familiar with this experience. Something happens in the world and you immediately receive crisis-filled pleas for money. Fires in the mountains, give to the Red Cross. I forgot what I was going to say. Right, Trump goes golfing, give to the Mar-a-Lago Caddy Rescue Fund. Now, these are good causes, especially that one, but these crisis-filled pleas for money are, frankly, a pretty cynical way to ask for help. And if you give, do you have any idea who you helped? Did you make the world a better place, or just assuage your guilt over not being one of the torture-filled faces on the website? What if there were a better way? About a year ago, we heard that our friend, who I'll call Donna, was losing her sight. She had cataracts, which were operable, but she and her husband had no health insurance, and they couldn't afford the surgery. When my wife and I were a young couple in Seattle, these friends took us under their wing and showed us what old love looked like. They gave us something to aspire to, but now they needed help. After talking it over, we sent them a note that told them how important they'd been to us and enclosed a check for the full amount of the surgery. Donna had the cataracts removed and is back to driving, cooking, and sharing sappy Facebook memes. We made a quantifiably positive difference in her life. Now, were we able to do this because we're insanely generous people? Well, my wife is. But we did it because we set aside money specifically for this purpose, and we're looking for the opportunity to spend it. This is the power of intentional giving. When we start our first job, we're told to start saving for retirement immediately. Set aside 10% of every paycheck, they say, and you'll retire a millionaire at the age of 65. Now, that's good advice. So how about making another investment that pays a dividend in changed hearts and saved lives? For the last 20 years, my family and I have followed a 3,500-year-old discipline called tithing. It's the world's oldest social service program, but we've added our own personal twist. Every month, we put 10% of our income into a blessing fund with 3 simple rules. This money is special. We can't spend it on ourselves. It has to be spent to bless other people, and we have to spend it all every year. That's it. No political agenda, no geographic quotas or nonprofit requirements. It's a simple discipline with a clear plan. Make lives better. This is the give first mentality at work. Before you spend on yourself, you give to others. And like your 401k, this investment pays huge dividends for your family, your community, and the world at large. When you have a blessing fund, you're like a VC who invests in human well-being. You look for problems that only you can solve, and then you apply your fund to those problems. It changes your perspective from someone should do something about this to what can I do to help? I've also found that many people are just waiting for someone to give first so they know that it's okay. Simple ideas take on great meaning when you see the results, and then everyone wants to jump on the blessing bandwagon. Here are just a few things that we've done over the years by giving first and inviting others to join us. We bought breakfast for an entire restaurant on the 10th anniversary of September 11th because someone needed to spread joy on that date. Our story inspired others to do the same in their towns. After the Aurora theater shootings, I wanted to find a unique response to the fear that one man created. So we bought over 1,300 movie tickets and gave them out to strangers around the Denver area so they could remember the fun of going to the movies. After last year's election, I used social media to encourage people to turn on the light in a dark and divisive world and spread joy through small acts of kindness. People from all over the country responded, turning their fear and anger into love and hope. We bought coffee for hundreds of strangers, handed out grocery gift cards to poor families, and flooded shelters and community programs with food and Christmas gifts. Simple discipline, clear plan, big results. I invite you to join me in this adventure. Start by setting aside just a small amount of money every month to invest in other people. The amount doesn't matter, the discipline does. Look for the opportunity and the need that's right in front of you. All you have to do is open your eyes and listen to your heart. Use your blessing fund to improve someone else's life. The feeling, repeat. It's that simple. Now, Go and make the world better, one intentional gift at a time.